Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Ramaraksha, Sarva Jagatraksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing up this sacred content to you all. So, I've already made 3 videos about Hanuman Chalisa. One was about Bajrang Ban, one was about Hanuman Chalisa, and one recent one which I uploaded yesterday about my experiences of Hanuman Chalisas and all. So, if you want to listen to them, you can listen before listening to this one so that you will have a better understanding of what I'm talking about, and so that you can gain some wisdom or some help from whatever I'm talking from my own experiences. So who knows, it might help you. So listen to them and come back to this one. So I got this thought of doing Hanuman Chalisa continuously because a few days back I was facing some kind of a negative energy around something like that. A few days back there was Hanuman Jayanti. Okay, so I thought that I was not feeling good, and some kind of a negative vibration like that I was feeling. I was getting experiences like that. So I thought, what should I do now? So I was getting like severe headaches also. I was getting some kind of a something which is not right. Okay, something like that I was feeling, and I was getting guidance like I should do Hanuman Chalisa like that, and my intuition also I was feeling I should do Hanuman Chalisa, but I was just not doing it. I was postponing. I initially thought I planned of doing Hanuman Chalisa during Hanuman Jayanti, which was the full moon in Libra. During that time, I thought that I should do Hanuman Chalisa. It would be very useful for me like that. So in dreams also I got the same message, and everywhere I was getting like a same thing. I should do Hanuman Chalisa, and everywhere I'm seeing Hanuman photos, pictures like that. So I thought I should do it, but then I thought, oh, who will do it continuously? I can't do. I don't have that much patience. I don't have that much energy. I'm just giving excuses only. So again I did not listen to my intuition. This is my like lesson. So lesson that I should listen to my intuition, and if something like this okay, sometimes we don't believe in the messages by the divine, or sometimes we don't believe in our own messages by our own mind. So sometimes we just don't trust our own intuition, and sometimes we don't trust the divine messages. Okay, and ultimately we'll suffer. So I also was getting the messages that I should do it, but I was not doing it. I was ignoring it. So ultimately I experienced some kind of negative energy, some kind of a thing around me, and some negativity, some kind of a thing. Okay, some external negativity like that, like which came in the form of food or something like that. I don't know how exactly which it happened, but some negativity I was feeling. So because of that I'm just feeling very irritated. I'm just feeling like a headaches, and I'm not feeling good, lazy, tired like that I was feeling. So I already got the message about Hanuman Chalisa, but I did not listen to that, and I ultimately I experienced this kind of a negativity. This is also like a lesson. So lesson that I should listen to divine. Whatever divine says, I should do that. Okay, so I thought, okay, I had planned about Hanuman Chalisa during Hanuman Jayanti only, but it did not happen. I actually had to do Hanuman Chalisa during Hanuman Jayanti, but because of my own ignorance I did not finish it. So I thought, okay, then I experienced, after Hanuman Jayanti was over, I was experiencing little bit of negativity. I don't know why. So after this negativity I thought, oh, I did not listen to the divine message. I should have done the Hanuman Chalisa during before the any kind of negative encounters only. Now I am suffering. After my suffering I got my akal. Okay, after the suffering I learned the lesson. So now I have to do it because it is like too much for me. It is spoiling my peace of mind. So I thought, okay, let's do Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, so when I decided to do Hanuman Chalisa, I thought that I should do 100 Hanuman Chalisas. Okay, so this was a really big goal. And I don't know how to do it. I have never done it, and I have not done it continuously. Because I have listened to it so many times. I am familiar with the words, I am familiar with the pronunciation, but I have not done it consciously. I have not recited it consciously till now. Okay, so I am now clueless. How should I do? How will it be happening? How it will be possible? So I have so many questions in mind. So I thought, it's okay, whatever it is, I have already got the guidance. I have to do it. I have to I was already planning it since 1 month, but I am already getting feeling like intuitively that I should do Hanuman Chalisa. Since 1 month only I am feeling this way, but I did not take any actions towards it. I was just ignoring. From some months only I was getting this messages, but always I'm ignoring. So I thought, okay, I've learned my lesson. Now I cannot ignore it. I think I should do it, because they there might be so many reasons to that, and there might be some kind of a purpose, and I have to, it might be my time to release all that negativity within and without. Okay, so I thought, okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what will happen. I don't know how far it will go, but let me try it. Okay, so the first time I did not take any sankalp, and I did not take any kind of sankalp, and I did not do any kind of specific pujas like that. Nothing. I just wanted to do it, and I just wanted to feel that positivity, happiness and peace of mind. I just want to feel high vibrational positive again. So with this intention in mind, I did not take any kind of specific sankalp. Okay, before doing the chanting also, before Hanuman Chalisa recitation also, I did not have any kind of intention. I was just suffering, I'm just feeling negative, and I'm feeling like drained, and I'm feeling lost, and some kind of negative vibes around me. So without any, because in that situation we will not have that so many thoughts. You'll not think that okay, I should take sankalp, I should do puja. You will not think anything. Straight away, I just opened my Hanuman Chalisa. I already wrote Hanuman Chalisa in one book, so I thought that some time in future I will recite it like that, but I did not do that like that. So I opened that paper where I wrote Hanuman Chalisa for myself, and then after so many months, I opened that paper and I started reciting it. Okay, I started reciting it in the night. I started it in the night. Okay, because in the morning, the entire morning, I was suffering from 2 days, Hanuman Jayanti and the next day. So completely I was suffering. I was feeling negative, and I'm getting negative vibes. So I thought, let's do it. Okay, while recording this, I am recording it earlier, I am going to upload it later, so it might be late for you, but I am recording this early on. Okay, around Hanuman Jayanti only, around Hanuman Jayanti 2025. Okay, so like that I started and I started reciting it in the night, and because all my experiences, and after all my experiences, suffering and crying, yelling after fighting with my family members, all the things happened, I started to decided to start it. Okay, and I'll upload the picture here. So the 14th Hanuman Chalisa here I wrote. So here, whenever I complete one Hanuman Chalisa, I used to do the stats, like I used to put one mark. Okay, then next Hanuman Chalisa I used to put 1 mark, like that. So I thought of doing 100, but without any sankalp. I did not take any sankalp. I thought of doing it like 100 Hanuman Chalisas, because in that it is written in Hanuman Chalisa, you have, if somebody does 100 like that, that secrets I'll talk about later in my future videos. So I thought, before, when I was planning for Hanuman Chalisa, I thought I should do 40. Okay, so at that time I thought that I should do 40, and I did not do it. I did not plan. I was planning it, but I did not bring that into action. But now, during this time when I wanted to do Hanuman Chalisa, I naturally attracted a video where somewhere it was written 100 Hanuman Chalisa, like that. So when I started to recite first time Hanuman Chalisa, it is written there 100 jo ye pade Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, like that, it is written, right, 100 times. If you recite, what will happen? Okay, so like that I thought, okay, why not I do 100 Hanuman Chalisa. So I thought of it, and then I decided that I'll do that, but I did not officially tell to Hanuman that I'm going to do 100, because I was scared, because I have never taken any kind of sankalp before like that. I have never said something like said something seriously to God that I'll do this, like that. I have not taken any kind of a serious intentions, kind of, only on lighter mode, only when I was suffering. When I was needing help, I was doing like casually, I was doing things, but I have not done something very seriously like that. So here also I have not taken any sankalp. I have done, I was continuously doing Hanuman Chalisa. Whenever I finish that, I am just marking it on my paper. Okay, so after 21 Hanuman, at that time I did not count how many Hanuman Chalisas happened. Okay, after some Hanuman Chalisas, what happened is, everybody in my family, they were sleeping. Okay, nobody was awake. Okay, then suddenly one lizard came in my room. So one lizard came in my room. I was so scared of it. I'm already very scared of lizards. Okay, so I was so scared of it. I got so scared, and it was exactly, it came to the place where I wanted to do Hanuman Chalisa. It roamed around my entire room, and it finally reached to the place where I was doing Hanuman Chalisa. So I was like very scared, and I got up from that place, and then I was waiting for that lizard to go, but it was roaming all over my room. Okay, and it directly, when it was in the opposite direction, I already saw it while reciting Hanuman Chalisa. I saw some lizard is there over some near to opposite to my where I was sitting, some different distance place. But then I was like, oh my god, lizard came, now what should I do? Okay, I was thinking about the lizard, I was feeling fearful about the lizard. And then I thought that okay, first let me get out of this place, and I'll go to some other room. After that, if the lizard will go away, I'll continue my Hanuman Chalisa. I was just waiting, okay. But what happened is, in reverse, that lizard exactly moved from the some distance place, and it exactly came to the place where I was reciting Hanuman Chalisa. So then oh god, then what should I do? Then I thought that okay, I'll take my paper and I'll recite it in some other place, okay. And I was not even doing it in puja room, because I know some people, they do it very strictly. I respect that, but I was not in a situation where I can do it like strictly, because there I thought, if somebody sees in the midnight, if I'm sitting there and I'm doing something, what other people will think in. So I thought that no, I should not do all these things, because you should also have a supportive environment around you, right? So you cannot even explain if you are already in your chakras are activated, you can feel the energies, but other people also cannot feel that, right? You also have to respect other people's opinions and other people's way of living their life. So I thought I'll respect that, and I'll do it in my own room, like that. So what happened is, I thought that okay, let it go, and then I'll start the Hanuman Chalisa later, like that. But it did not go, and I got very scared. Even to, I thought okay, how should I even sleep in my room? The lizard is there, I can't sleep here. So I changed, I got shifted to the next room, and I thought in next room I'll do it. But then I thought okay, the lizard spoiled my momentum. Okay, like that I thought, and I thought I'll sleep now, I'll just go to sleep, I'll not do anything. So I stopped with that Hanuman Chalisa that day, and then next day I woke up, and then to my surprise I saw that I finished 21 Hanuman Chalisa. At that time, before, I did not count it, but after, in the morning when I gotten up, I saw that I finished 21 Hanuman Chalisa. Exactly after my 21st Hanuman Chalisa, that lizard came. Okay, so then I told my mom was asking me why you are not sleeping, why you are sleeping in the hall, like that. So I was like, lizard came, I couldn't sleep, I got very scared. So she was explaining me, like Hanuman was explaining me, like I felt that divine energies, like she was explaining me very nicely, like you should not be scared of it, you should be it is just a small creature, you are bigger than it, why you are scared of it, and it will not unnecessarily fall on you, like that. Only if there is some reason, only if during certain times it will fall on humans, otherwise it will do its own work, it will not harm you, and it is just crawls on the wall, what it will do to you, why you are so fearful of it, like that. She was explaining me in such a way that I was like, oh wow. Then I was like, oh, wow, whatever she's saying, it's right, like that. So before also, everybody knows that I am very scared of lizards, like that. But this kind of explanation, this kind of convincing explanation which I got, it was like very convincing. Then when she explained about that and all those things, when that conversation happened, I thought, yeah, she's saying right, I should consider her. Like, it was so convincing, and it removed that fear from me. Maybe this experience happened because to remove that fear of lizards, or then some sound happened to confirmation, it's like confirmation to confirm that yeah, maybe this experience happened because to remove that fear out of me, of lizard or any creatures or something. And she gave me such a valid explanation that I felt like Hanuman is doing it in the form of my mom. It's like Hanuman's energy. It's like so convincing energy that it literally convinced me to not to be feared of that lizard and to let go of that fear. So it happened that way, and I felt like, wow, nice. Then I checked how many Hanuman Chalisas I finished. It was like 21. So this conversation happened early in the morning. Then I checked like how many Hanuman Chalisas I finished, what is happening in my room, did that lizard go away or not. Like, I was coming back to my room and just seeing, and what happened yesterday night, I was just recollecting everything. So this was my Hanuman Chalisa recitation for 21 times. So this all happened, and then in between I was also getting some kind of thoughts which I needed to let go and release. There were some thoughts which were for example, I was holding some kind of a guilt within me that I'm not like good enough. I'm not making my parents happy. I'm not fulfilling their desires or wishes. I'm not keeping up to the mark in the 3D world, because I'm in the awakening journey. Sometimes I'm unable to keep that balance between. So because my journey was a little bit harder, so I was like, I was holding on to that guilt which I was carrying, that I was not making my parents happy. I'm not even not at all good enough. I was feeling guilty about myself, and I was feeling I'm not good. I'm not a nice kid to my parents. Like that, I'm just thinking so many thoughts. Like I was holding all these thoughts within me from so many years. I did not release those thoughts. I was holding those thoughts, and suddenly I'm reciting Hanuman Chalisa, reciting, and all these thoughts were coming onto the surface, and I was feeling that why this thought is coming now. I already know that I have this kind of a feeling. I'm working on that feeling. I'm working on that, doing the inner work for it. But I don't know why that thought was coming onto surface, and I was like crying a lot. So I have done the Hanuman Chalisa, and I was crying. I wiped my tears, and again I started Hanuman Chalisa. So I understood, okay, at that time when I was crying, I did not know that because Hanuman Chalisa is helping me release that. But later, next day, I understood that okay, it is also helping me release whatever suppressed emotions I had, which I suppressed for a long time within my body. So I was carrying that guilt within me somewhere, that I'm not good enough, I'm not doing well in the 3D world, like that. Some kind of a guilt I was carrying, that I'm not keeping up to my parents' expectations. They whatever expectations they have, I'm not reaching to their to that level, etc. All those expectations and all those things in the 3D world. Okay, so my 3D world took out all these negative thoughts were there within me. So all these thoughts were coming onto the surface, and I was like, I felt like crying. So I literally locked my door and I cried without sound and I wiped my tears, and then I started to do Hanuman Chalisa again. Okay, so like this, my 21 times of Hanuman Chalisa was over. And then the next day, what happened in the next day, I'll tell you in my next videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Ramaraksha Sarva Jagat Raksha. Sri Matre Namaha.